guys, so today we're going to do a flat rose arm design. Okay, now some of the things I use in this video you probably won't see because I have a craft and go and all my paint is not individual, but I made some little rainbow circles for my arm. That's what we're using right now. So after I make a few of those, I got a flat paintbrush and I put my favorite rose color Arty cake, and then I just made circles. I reverted it to have the white on the inside and the red on the outside, and then at the bottom I did the opposite. I made it dark on the inside and white on the outside. And I'm apologize ahead of time now that you probably won't see much of the bottom part, but everything I'm putting on the top I put at the bottom as well. So a lot of pauses in this video because I was really brainstorming as I go. I didn't really plan it. It was just creative flow. So right now I'm putting my petal brush to make petals. I use white, a teal, and a dark blue, and I just pretty much pressed it. I dropped it because I'm known for dropping my brush every time I paint. But I just made little flowers along it. And now I'm using my black, this DiamondFX, I believe. And this is where I do my flat roses. Now, some people call it flat roses. I hear it's called teardrop roses. I also heard they're called tiger stripe roses. That's because it looks like tiger stripes, and people use the same motion for all those three things to make these type of roses. I call them flat because it's the top part of the rose and not like the whole 3D effect that some artists do with their roses. I'm not really that strong with those. Well, I am. That's not my first confident thing to do. I'll do it if it's axe, but if I had a choice, I would do these all day long. Okay, so now you got a better angle at the bottom. Yay! So the black is at the top, white at the bottom. Sometimes I like to do the white one more because it looks more pretty, but sometimes the black is good too. It depends on what color background I'm using. So right here I'm just making big ones and making a small one, and then I had a lot of pause moments that's coming up because I wanted to use stencils, but then I realized I'm painting on my arm and I need my other arm to hold the stencil, and I can't do that. So you're actually gonna see me whip out a stencil soon. I did leaves because there are flowers. I had to put leaves with the flower. That only makes sense. That'd be kind of weird if I didn't. So I put just two. I put one at the top, one at the bottom, so it could balance out and it won't look lonely. Sometimes I use one solid color, but I'm using my Arty cake that has the green and the yellow just to give it a little color. Oh, there's a stencil that I decided not to use at the last second. So I was actually brainstorming, so I was like, while I'm brainstorming, let me just here and decorate the flowers a little more. So I started getting my small brush and started putting little dots along the flowers and just building up character because I didn't want them to all be plain and floating in thin air. So right now I'm actually brainstorming like, what can I put? And then it hit me. Then I was like, well, let me decorate the leaves one last time. Make it more detailed, make it more jazzed up. Because when I do for clients, I put the whole shebang, dots and everything and glitter and all type of stuff. But when I do it on myself, I try to keep it really artsy, really simple, but you'll see. So I had my aha moment just now, and I was like, I put little African graffiti looking pieces along it in yellow because that's the only color I do not have anywhere in this painting. I have every other color but yellow. So that's what I started to do. So all the negative space that I had that I was going to fill up with a stencil, I started just being creative and just putting random swirls and designs and dots along all the open areas. It made it look more flowy, very abstract like, which is pretty much my cup of tea. I would say the design probably took a good, since it was brainstorming a lot, probably took a good 10 minutes. Normally stuff like this would take about a good 2 to 3 minutes when I'm doing it on a client because you have to be fast. There's so many people in line when they want their face and body painted. But this took about 10 minutes just to do. Nothing too crazy. And that's the final pick. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna have more videos coming out. Just thank you for watching, and please subscribe and do all that jazz. Okay, enjoy your day. Bye guys.